All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Hamakakodash. Okay. Double honor to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopefully elect. Okay, it's Brother Azariah here with the Pittsburgh GMS camp. And I just wanted to go into this quick lesson. People are losing their minds, man. People are losing their fucking minds. It's crazy, man. So, I took a couple of videos, man, a couple of footage, pieces of footage, which I may add to this video. I may go to another video. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do it, but I just want to go into this a little bit, while I was in transit, man. People are losing their shit out here, man. Excuse my vernacular, man. My French, all right? People are losing their shit. Buying up all type of things. A lot of stores, the shelves are empty. Okay, man, this guy was at the gas station at Costco. He's getting like several containers of gas. Salakia. He was pumping up several containers of gas. And people are losing their minds. And, there's a lot of, things we can go into, man. Of course, you're not going to be saved by physical things. Stocking up on this and that is not going to save people, man. People actually think that this is going to be their salvation by grabbing all type of water and tissue paper and, different food items, man. The stores are packed on times where they normally wouldn't be packed, I went to the store yesterday, and it was like 1 o'clock, man. 1 o'clock, broad day. I do app jobs, so I was out and about, and the stores were packed, man. The lines were crazy. The lines weren't that bad today, but for a good space, like coming in to the store and leaving out, man, the cars were backed up, The cars were backed up. You even had some a-hole, in one of the lines, screaming out, "Oh, come on, man, I need to go get some tissue." I couldn't tell if he was serious or if he was just being an asshole. But, nevertheless, man, we knew this was going to happen, man. Okay, we knew this stuff was going to happen. Like the scriptures tell us, man, distress shall come upon the people, man, distress of nations, man, roughly paraphrased. So the distress of nations is happening right now. People are distressed, Some places, it hasn't come to where we are, but some places people are fighting over food, man. Because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. And the thing is, there are some Americans who've been prepping, so to speak, getting ready, and we're kind of awakened to the fact that, civil unrest and famine and all that stuff was coming to America, but a lot of Americans, weren't ready. Like Second Entrance tells us, right? Scourges are, I know scourges are sent for amendment. Okay. I'm trying to roughly paraphrase it, but it talks about in Second Entrance, the Most High sent out the different plagues, but it said they would not always be mindful of the plagues. They wouldn't repent for the things that they was doing, and they wouldn't always be mindful of them. Because different places been going through different stuff for a long time, man, and Americans haven't been mindful of the plagues that were going on in other places because they weren't touched here. Okay, so it wasn't a big deal, that other places was going through certain things. Like, oh well, that's not happening here in America. Like the scriptures also tell us, okay, their inward thought is that their houses shall continue unto many generations. So these people here, their inward thoughts is, we cool. So they haven't been worried about none of that. They ain't been worried about none of that. But now you see, and then Trump asked, man, I was catching Trump addressing the nation, man, You know, he's trying to quell the fears. He's trying to make it seem like, oh, everything's cool. It's all business as usual. It's normal. You know, he always like to do his diversionary tactics, and he also does his it'll be all right. He does his little, it'll be fine, don't worry. You know, that's how he rolls, man. You know, don't worry about it. Everything's okay. Yeah, all right. Believe that if you want to, man. Hell is coming to this place. Hell is already pretty much here. It's been here for Jake, for, let's say, at least for the majority of Jakes. There's a lot of Jakes living in comfortability, but, you know, hell been here for Jake, man. You know, but now it's finally coming upon all the nations, man. Most High's putting these curses on all these other nations, man. There's so many things, you know, that was going on but to quote that scripture, Deuteronomy 30:7. Okay, then when I put all these curses upon your enemies and upon them that hated thee, which persecuted thee. That's what the Most High said. He's making that come to pass. He's putting all the curses that was upon Jake, upon our enemies. And, you know, there's really a lot of stuff that I want to say, man. Hey, you know, I'm also quote this other scripture: "Rise up, you women that are at ease, man." Because you had this damn nigga woman up there looking like Lisa Bartman, you know, probably full of pork. But anyway, she's up there loud as motherfucking, ooh, man, I'm telling you, bro, that shit is ugly, bro. Ah, yeah, I can hear everything she said. Yeah, they run out of food. And now I got them kids home. And they need to go their ass to school because ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody can afford all that. And I'm like, God damn. Ain't nobody got to hear all your conversation, lady. But anyway, yeah, man, you know, for the longest, man, these nigga women have been at ease, man. Okay? And when we say nigga women, we mean the women of our nation that's still acting like niggas. They've been at ease, you know. And now it's hitting them too. You know, they all that welfare you was getting, you know, which, hey, everybody's not on welfare, but all that welfare that a lot of our women was getting, okay, it's about to you gonna actually see that it ain't really enough in most cases to feed a family that's there all the time. You know, you've been depending on E, man. Like Isaiah 30 tells us, woe to the rebellious children, okay, that they covered with a covering, you know, but not of my spirit, you know. They trust in the shadow of Egypt, man. Okay, the shadow of Egypt, trusting in the shadow of Egypt, the Pharaoh of Egypt. Okay, Esau, Edom, whoever might be in the presidential seat at that time, trusting in the government. That's gonna be your shame and your confusion, man. Cause that shit gonna fail, man. The vintage shall fail. You shall lament for the teats. Okay, ain't gonna be no milk coming out the titties of America no more to satiate and to nourish you people out here that depend on this shit, man. You know, it's about to be real crazy, man. It's already looking ugly. Now, you know, for the men of the Lord, we in this truth, we gotta have faith in Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. But you also balance it out. You know, don't be foolish. You know, if you have means to get a few things, get a few things. But balance it out by remembering that's not your salvation. We got to trust in Yahweh, our power. He's the one that's going to save us, because whatever you might got at the crib, you might not be able to get to that shit. You might have to, and you're going to definitely have to live on faith. So fuck all that extra shit. But if you got kids and all that, then yeah, man, you know, get a few things to feed them kids, man. You know, it'll be retarded if you see shit coming and then you just, you know, whatever. You got money in your pocket, you see shit coming, and motherfuckers is going crazy. You don't go out there to get at least a few things to feed your kids, man. That's our responsibility. You know, and as you can see, these people out here, they on that dumb shit now. Like I said, it's all got to come in balance. It's all got to come in balance. And the remembrance that that's not going to be your salvation. That's not going to save any of us having some food or whatever. Man, that shit, hey, man, who knows how long everything's going to last? But, you know, I'm speaking as a man. You can't buy enough food to outlast the tribulation the Most High is going to bring upon this place, man. Them birth pains, a lot of stuff still got to come to pass. A lot of stuff still got to come to pass, man. You know what I'm saying? World War III got to come to pass. You got to remember, Yahushua ain't coming back with them chariots to that last minute. We got to make it till then. You see? We got to make it till then, you know? So before that last minute happens, the mark got to come out. The men of the Lord got to be persecuted on a mass scale and put to death. The famine of the word got to come out. You see? A lot of things got to happen before the end. So we're going to have to trust in Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. No amount of prepping is going to keep you from if the Lord want to touch you, man. So all that shit ain't, you know, get that shit out your mind if you think it's your salvation. Okay? It ain't about it being your salvation to have extra things. But hey, it just be, you know, it would be, use wisdom, man. Everybody use wisdom to their own situation. Don't be over righteous, man. Don't be over righteous, man. If you're going to get a few things, man. But balance it out. Balance it out. This shit is not our salvation, man. The Most High is our salvation. So anyway, man, continuing along, Salakia went on a little tangent there. Yeah, man, these hey, man, people's out here bugging, man. As I was coming, and it's crazy because I was watching Elder Kazak, you know, his live stream. He was mentioning how he was in the store and a lot of spiritual things happening. It was a few things spiritually being said, and like I said, I peeped the nigga woman, you know, with her thing she had going on. But when I first came into the store, these Edomites was like, yeah, we'll just get what we need for the apocalypse, right? You know, and Eve been pushing this stuff for a minute, man. You know, Eve been kind of like indoctrinating and so on and so forth for a minute. So, you know, I'm pulling up on my destination, so I may have to edit this part out. We'll see how it goes. Try to keep it, you know, keep it professional. You know what I'm saying? Keep it low key. But yeah, man, this camera and all that. Hey, so lucky about that. You know, hey, gotta do what you gotta do. I had to do my little delivery real quick. But yeah, man, it's getting crazy, Aki, huh? We'll call out Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. He's bringing the plagues upon this place, man. You know, and we're seeing the crumbling of the foundation of this place. Okay, the dog's on the leash, so to make sure. You know, see the crumbling of the foundation of this place, man. This place is getting being taken down at its foundations. Okay, like the scriptures also tell us, okay, the worms are spread over thee, right? And yeah, man, talking about Esau Edom, man, in his place, his is it over thee and under thee? Either way, okay, the worms represent that the decay of this place, man. The financial system is decaying. Okay, hey, physically it's decaying, especially where Jake lived. You know, that's one thing Pittsburgh is known for, man. Is potholes, man. They got memes where they put them up of potholes, man. Okay. And the meme is just like a popular saying or something that's become common knowledge, okay, where they make jokes about it. They post up little pictures, you know. So yeah, man, I've seen a couple of memes of the potholes here, man. But it just goes to show you the decay of Esau's system, okay, the decay of Esau's land, okay. There's a curse across this whole motherfucker, man. Most High is messing this place up, man. Okay. So anyway, chilly. Yeah, man. So back to the whole, you know, thing, man. You know, there's this dude, man. I don't know if I talked about it, but there's this dude, this Corvette, stocking up on gas. I'm talking about a dude was sitting there up there in Costco stocking up. I think I mentioned it already. Dude, man. I came, got gas, and left, and dude was still filling up new containers, man. Okay? Esau is afraid, man. Esau is afraid, okay? And he thinks that his little money that he's got is going to, you know, protect him, okay, from what's coming. You know, but it's all been conditioned into these people, man, through Esau's media, man, different movies and stuff. You know, what do they usually show you in these movies, man? When shit happens, you know, there are people that have already stocked up, or there are people that'll go and stock up, man. They'll go and stock up and buy everything, you know, buy everything off the shelves, man. And I just find it crazy that the first thing everybody went to is tissue. I mean, I understand tissue is very important, you know, tissue is very important, but good googly moogly, man. People are going ham on this tissue, man. You know, it would be a hard thing to transition to, but if anything, man, you can just, you know, people can go back to using cloths and boiling them if you need to. Hell, the whole system, the way of dealing with waste management is not really even biblical anyway. You know, you're supposed to bury your waste in the ground. But you know, yeah, man, it's a lot of issues that could arise with that, because all these big close-knit communities, man. But anyway, man, like the scriptures say, man, the Most High said He's gonna smite Egypt with plagues as before, man. Egypt is being smitten with plagues, man, and this is the spiritual Egypt, man. You know, like it tells us in the Revelation 11, man. Okay, spiritually, Sodom and Egypt, man. That's this place, and the Most High is smiting this place with plagues, man, like He did in the past when it was the original Pharaoh, okay, from Montezarium, okay, from Mitzrayim, as they like to say, Montezarium. Those what were they? Some form of Hamites. I don't think they were Canaanites. They were like, I forget what they were. But either way, those Hamites, man. I think they were Cushites. I can't remember. Either way, and now the modern day Pharaoh is Esau Edom. Okay, Esau Edom. You know, and that's just plain, man. That's just plain to be understood. Okay, when you get into the scriptures and the Spirit's dealing with you, it's plain to know who the modern day Pharaoh is, man. It's plain to know that this place is Egypt. Okay. And there's just a lot of other things that are plain. Look at it in the book of Romans, man. The book of Romans tells you clearly, man. It talks about Jacob and Esau, right? It says before the children were born, He chose one to be wicked and one to be, you know, righteous. You know, and I'm kind of going off on a different, you know, a tangent, but still, you know, this is important, you know, for us to understand, man. Which, hey, you brothers know this already, man. You know, but damn, man, I done entered into a rich ass area. The fuck? Look at that big ass house. Damn. Hey, man, like I said, like the scriptures say, they have more than heart could wish, man. But places like that, places like that gonna be prime targets, man. Places like that are gonna be prime targets. Okay, when shit hits the fan, man. You think motherfuckers ain't gonna be trying to storm your compound? Roll up in your mansion? Crazy as hell, man. They gonna be like, I know he got something. Look at that big ass mansion. You see? Probably got a couple of generators, a whole bunch of gas. Who knows, man? Who knows? You're gonna be a prime target for these gangs of people that's gonna form when shit hits the fan, man. Okay, now back to Salaki. You know, I kind of got through off of seeing them houses, man. Maybe that's all through the Spirit, but you know, it's plain that Esau Edom is the wicked. Okay, like it tells us in Romans. We're going back to that. Okay, Romans 9. Okay, so it talks about, you know, one being wicked and one being righteous, and the Most High created it to be that way. Before they had done any good or evil, the Most High had already predestined one people to be righteous and one people to be wicked, and the wicked is Esau Edom, man. Okay, and yeah, that's why I was going into that, because I was talking about with Pharaoh, man, and also in that chapter it tells you, man. Okay, it talks about Jacob and Esau, then it goes down and says what? It says, is there unrighteousness with the Most High? The Most High forbid, or God forbid, is what it says verbatim. Why? Because the Most High is righteous in all His judgments, man. If the Most High chose Esau to be the wicked today, and Pharaoh to be the wicked back then, he can do what he want to do, man. You see? So like it says, even for this cause the Most High saved unto Pharaoh, even for this cause have I raised thee up. Okay, so that I may show my power in the earth. So the Most High, okay, the Most High put the spirit on Pharaoh. He hardened his heart, okay, so that he could get destroyed by Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Okay? And see, there's so many correlations, because the spirit, the angel, so to speak, the messenger of death, back then was Yahushua. And it's going to be him again this time to come destroy the new Pharaoh, man. You know? Nothing new under the sun, man. Okay? But, hey, man, the Most High hardened Pharaoh's heart to show his power, and he's hardening Esau's heart today, the so-called white man. He's hardening his heart against the children of Israel, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, okay? He's hardening the new Pharaoh's heart against you to not let his people go. There's a judgment. The scriptures say if a man stealeth a man, or if he be found and selleth him, or if he be found in his hand, he must surely be put to death. So we were stole from the land of from the lands that we were scattered into because of 70 AD. We were stolen by Esau Edom, okay, and sold, and in some cases he kept us. And so we're going to still be found in his hand when Yahushua returns. And what his stated punishment is, he must surely be put to death. So that ain't what we saying. That's what the scriptures is saying. We just reminding you that this is what the Lord said got to happen. It ain't because it's all that we just feel this way. No, man. This is what the Lord's going to do, man. Okay? This is what Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is going to do to you devils for what you did to his people, man. You see? Damn Catholic priests. You know? Justifying these damn pedophiles walking around, you know, sleeping with little boys. You know? No punishments for them. But then you want to judge Jake all harshly. These unrighteous decrees, man. The Most High's got it in for you people, man. The Most High's got it in for you people. But yeah, man. Hey, beautiful times, man. You know, things are definitely changing, rolling, okay, on another level, all right? Life, like I did the other video, Babylonian life is changing. Babylonian life, as we know it, is ceasing. Okay, you know how people be like, oh, get a life. You know what they're telling you is go find you something to do with yourself. Well, a lot of the bread and circus and the things that you typically would do with yourself, so to speak, to occupy yourselves, is being shut down. Sports events, different little gatherings. If there's going to be a lot of people, they're ordering shutdowns for these things, man. You know? And it's a beautiful sight, man, because people are going to have to be faced with reality. Now, on the flip side, we got to remember, there's going to still, when Yahushua returns, the scriptures say what? As it was in the days of Noah, okay? They were eating, drinking, marrying, giving in marriage. There's still going to be some similitude of normal society. More than likely, after the chip gets implemented, then those people who accept the chip are going to have some sense of normalcy. You see? Because that has to come to pass, that people will be going about their daily lives when Yahushua comes back. When they say peace and safety, then sudden travail shall come upon them as a woman. Or then sudden destruction come upon them as a woman in travail, you see? So, you know, just got to balance it all out and remember, you know, keep our eye on the bigger picture, man. Remember what all still has to come to pass and where we sitting at within that, measured out the time diligently. Okay, when you start to see the time, the signs come to pass, then you shall know that the Most High is visiting the world that He made. Okay, so if we measure the time diligently, you know, do we see? Okay, the Lord, we've been in the beginning of sorrows for a while now, but we're really the sorrows is ramping up. The sorrows is ramping up, man. For lack of a better way of, explaining it, man. The sorrows is getting deeper for Esau, man. I'm gonna be wrapping it up here soon. I'm almost at my destination. But hey, you know, America, Babylon the Great, man. This bitch is through, man. This bitch is through. You know, and you people that are sad about it, man, you're in the wrong spirit. You're in the wrong spirit, man. There's no time to be sad about the times that are coming, man. If you sad, then you got to work on yourself and make sure that you all right with the Most High, because you should be happy, man. You must gonna feel like you're gonna make it, and we all go through that, or you must, you know what I'm saying? We all go through those periods, but those are the times where we pray to the Most High. We got to remember the importance of prayer. Even I, can kind of lag sometimes on it, but it's important. It's important to tap in, not only with the Akyam, but most importantly, Salakia, with the Most High. We got to tap in with Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. Our strength, Waka Aliyah, my power, man. My Redeemer, man. You see? We got to tap in, man. So, I just want to kind of give my take on, what I seen today, man. And, encourage Akyam to, hey, man, just tap in with the Most High. Use wisdom in these times coming, man. If your area ain't already, if your area haven't already been hit real hard, you know what I'm saying? Or when, if you can, without risking your life, because people's out here being fucking idiots, then grab you a few things, man. And just remember, once again, like I said, those things ain't going to save you, man. Those things ain't going to save you. Only Yahweh Shem Yahushai can save you. But it ain't no point in sitting up in your house and you ain't got shit. You know what I mean? Looking crazy when you got some money to actually buy some things. So I'm pulling up on my destination now, With that, I'm going to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Hamakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopefully elect. All right? And that